This video is the first of many showing you how to make a basic Discord bot using discord.py. In these videos, I'm going to assume that you have Python 3.5.2 or up installed, and that you already know the basics of Python. The first thing we want to do is open up a command line and type python-m pip install discord.py. This installs the discord.py library. Now that we have the library installed on our computer, we can open up our project folder and create a new document. For the sake of tutorial, we're going to be naming this document bot.py, making sure to overwrite the file extension. Now that we have our document, we can open it up with our favorite text editor. Personally, I use Atom. I'll post a link to this editor in the description. For this bot, we're going to have two imports. Import Discord and from discord.ext import commands. Those are the only two imports we're going to need. Before we instantiate our bot instance, we're going to define two variables. The first variable is going to be description, and this is a string that can be equal to whatever you want the description for your bot to be. So for our bot's description, we're going to have tutorial bot. The second variable we want to define is bot_prefix. And this is a string that's going to be the prefix for your bot's command. For this tutorial, we're going to be having it as a question mark. Now that we have these two variables set, we can instantiate our bot. To do this, set client equal to commands.bot, and inside this, we're going to have two keyword arguments. Description, which is equal to description, and command_prefix, which is equal to bot_prefix. Now that we have our bot instantiated, we're going to create a basic event that runs when the bot is started. So we're going to create a decorator called client.event, and on the next line, we're going to put async def on_ready open close parentheses and a colon. And what this onReady is from the documentation here. Event reference, scroll down to onReady, and you can see that onReady is called when the client is done preparing the data received from Discord, usually after login is successful. So this event is going to run when login is successful. So when this happens, we're going to print to the console logged in, and we're also going to print name colon space. We're going to put open and close curly brackets. We're going to format this to say client.user.name, and this will say logged in, and it will say the name of the bot's user. We also want to print the bot's ID. So to do this, we're going to do print ID colon space open and close curly brackets. We're going to format this to be client.user.id. We're also going to print the version of the library that we're on. So to do this, we're going to do print, and without making a string, we're just going to be doing discord dot __ version __, and this prints the version of the library that we're using. Now that we have our onReady event, we're going to create a basic command called ping. To do this, we're going to be using the @client.command decorator, and in these parentheses here after the decorator, we're going to put pass_context equals true. What this does is it passes the context from which the command was set in. So on the next line, we're going to put async def ping, and as the argument, we're going to put ctx for context. Now what we can do is we can say await client.say pong. now we have our command for saying pong when we enter the command ping. Now that we have a basic event and command, we're going to be running our bot with client.run. In these single quotations, we're going to be putting our bot's token. You never want to share your bot's token with any other people because it gives them access to your bot. If you don't know what your bot's token is, there's going to be a link in the description on how to get it. I'm going to be generating a new token at the end of this tutorial, so don't even bother trying to use this one. We can now save our code and try and run it. To test our bot, the first thing we're going to need to do is open a command line. Next, open up your bot's directory. In the command line, type Python and then put a space. Then drag your bot.py file over to the command line. Hit enter and the bot should start right up. As you can see here, it says logged in. The name of the bot is tutorial, the bot's ID, and the version of the library that I am using. In our server, we can see that tutorial bot is online. So to test our command, we're going to be typing $ping, enter. And as you can see, our bot says pong right back. Thank you for watching the first episode in this series. Stay tuned for some more Discord.py bot tutorials.